Welcome to Shipshewana Main Lines. This is going to be kind of a funny impromptu video here that actually was entirely filmed by the bike cam. This was used to film the entire bike ride. This is Goshen, Indiana, alongside the Marion Branch, and as fate would have it, we have a southbound Norfolk Southern heading down to Marion Branch, so we decided to stop and check it out. Fishbowl effect here. One thing to be learned when using a bike cam is don't get too close to the track. Still kind of has an interesting look to it though, something a little bit different. The track here runs right alongside 9th Street. Not really street running because the track is off to the side. This particular bike trail is part of the Maple City Trail system that runs south alongside the Marion Branch through the Goshen College area and a little bit further south. That's the US 33 overpass. Now we're at Lincoln Avenue again under the overpass. This is still the same train that we're kind of watching from this side, the southbound Norfolk Southern heading down the Marion Branch, or Marion District as Norfolk Southern likes to refer to it now. Again, Lincoln Avenue. This camera actually does a pretty good job when you're steady. This is just a basic AirPro camera, an old AirPro, nothing fancy. This is the same camera that was used to film the cab ride on the HO scale train layout. We'll head back to the place where we started, right along 9th Street, just on the other side of the overpass here, and watch that same train some more. Looking straight south now down the Marion Branch. Just south of Goshen College there are a couple spurs. One goes into the industrial park there. They just put some new sidewalks in here to connect the north side trails to the south side trail. Marion Branch, of course, is the Norfolk Southern South Artery that extends down into the Indianapolis area. Still an important line for them. the other side of the overpass is where the Pumpkinvine Trail takes up. That's the old rail line that ran up northeast through Middlebury and over to Shipshewana. We'll take a little bit of a look at the origin point of that here shortly. When Conrail was formed, they did not want to deal with that line to Shipshewana, so it was operated by a short line called the Indiana Interstate for a short time. I believe they only had a trackmobile to operate it, and it was abandoned, I believe, in 1981. Now it is the Pumpkinvine Trail up northeast to Shipshewana. Take a look here at the rear of the train heading southward. Kind of a street running feel to it, but the track is off to the side of 9th Street. Now here we are. This is where the Pumpkinvine Trail kind of starts and where that rail line kind of headed up northeastward. There's a big plastics company here called Brunk Plastics, and they have quite a few hopper cars on property at any given time, probably a couple dozen of them. I believe there's probably plastic pellets that are transported in those, but that's kind of almost like the end of the line of what used to be the rail line that headed up toward Middlebury. This is kind of where it came through to the left of here. But a pretty big operation over there. A lot of business for Norfolk Southern that they handle right off the main. That is Logan Street that is on. Kind of take a more of a look over here at that. Maybe give you some ideas how to model that on your train layout if you have one. Unloading piping. Now up ahead you kind of see that bridge over there. That's kind of where the line crossed that actually was the rail line that went up toward Shipshewana. I'm not sure if that's the original bridge structure there. I'm wondering if it's not, because it looks underneath like it has quite a bit of tie type wood material on it, but maybe somebody else knows for sure if that's some of the actual structure or not. But anyway, that's where the line now went, right straight up northeastward to Middlebury and Shipshewana. And of course now it is just the Pumpkinvine Bike Trail. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this funny little impromptu thing. Maybe we'll do some more of it, maybe we won't. But anyway, like, subscribe. See you later.